presentation of Riverfront Broadcasting Sports.
Mosher the backfield with Keenels. He'll throw it, looking for Wiebe to the front of the end zone. Catch is made. Touchdown for the Governors. Jaden Wiebe from 20 yards out. And Pierre is back on top, 27-24 with 8:36 to go here in the fourth quarter.
This is Pierre Governor Playoff Athletics on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. The Pierre Governors on KCCR are brought to you by AGE, Wagner Auto, Capital City Wine and Spirits, Weatherall, Red Rosa, and the Clubhouse Inn and Suites.
Sanchez out to Williger. Mosher digs it out, goes out, and the Governors are going to the state tournament. 25-15. They win it in 3 sets over Yankee.
Pierre Governor Playoff Athletics brought to you on KCCR by AirTech Heating and Cooling, Xander Auto Parts, Slumberland Furniture, Sioux Nation, Country Carpet and Flooring, and Rustic River.
Keenels will load it to the end zone. Zabel's open. Catch is made. We are tied at 34.
Pierre Governor Playoff Athletics on KCCR is also brought to you by Pierre Dental Clinic, Dakota Sprinkler and Landscaping, Faith Lutheran Church, Pierre Closets, Northridge Plaza, Gales Gas, and the Governor's Inn.
A bump set for goes. Blocked up by the Governors. We're tied at 14. A big block for the Governors. Sherwood is over there. 14-14.
Pierre Governor Playoff Athletics is also brought to you by First United Methodist Church, Graham Tire, Kruger Contracting, Lariat Lanes, Fisher Round, Comtech, and May Adam.
Here is Cole Peterson from 40 yards out to try and win the state championship. The snap is good. The kick from Peterson is up. Is it on its way? And it is good! Cole Peterson wins the state championship on a 40-yard field goal. The Governors, down by 20, come back and win the state title 5 in a row. The Governors win it 30-27.
And now with the call, here's KCCR award-winning sports director, John Winkler.
As we welcome you here to Ricks High School, it is finally time for the SoDak 16. 2 days later, we finally get the opportunity to have the SoDak 16, and the Pierre Governors and the Brandon Valley Lynx finally going to happen. It was supposed to be played Thursday evening at 6 o'clock, and then it was going to be Wednesday evening at 6 o'clock, and now it's here at 1 o'clock this afternoon. Probably going to be more about 1:15 when we get things underway here this afternoon as the Pierre Governors take on the Brandon Valley Lynx in the SoDak 16 here this afternoon. Governors are coming in at 15-5, Brandon Valley at 10-20. It's been a wild week, as you all know, that with all the snow and the forecast, the winter weather, the ice, everything has pushed games forward to back to now being here. And oh, by the way, Brandon Valley had a little bit of bus trouble getting here. They ended up they got a bus that broke down at Vivian and had to finish their drive up here in a different way. And so for the Governors, want to take advantage of that, but for Brandon Valley, I guess it's par for the course and par for the SoDak 16, just something else going wrong or something else not going on schedule. And so the Governors are ready to go. They've taken the court right now. The Brandon Valley Lynx they had the court just a little bit ago, but they will be returning here momentarily as we have your SoDak 16 contest between the Pierre Governors and the Brandon Valley Lynx. Winner of this game will take on Jefferson. We know that for sure, that they're going to take on Jefferson. The Pierre Governors, because of the game playing today, Jefferson and Brookings were able to play last night in Sioux Falls. Jefferson with a sweep over Brookings. So they are the 4 seed. They're taking on either the 5 or the 12 seed in Pierre and Brandon Valley. So that is, you know who your opponent's going to be. Now for Sioux Falls, and for Jefferson, they get a little bit of an advantage because they're watching this game knowing that they're going to play one of these two teams. The Pierre Governors and Brandon Valley Lynx, whether they watched them or not last night, you still had to come out and win. It wasn't a guarantee that you're going to play the winner of Jefferson and Brookings. You got to come out and win. Now Jefferson is being able to potentially maybe able to sit. Maybe they can. It's still in school for today. They can't get out and watch this game, but they can watch the game in practice. Whether watch the game later for practice and know who they're going to play in the first round of the state tournament, which will be next week Thursday. And the Governors do win. They play at 1:15 next Thursday. So 6 days from now, will be just about on the air, getting ready for, if the Governors do win, be on the air, getting ready for their first round of the state tournament as they would take on Jefferson. But they have to get past Brandon Valley. Last year, the Governors were up 2-0 in the first round of the state tournament, and ended up coming down to a 5-set loss to Brandon Valley. Brandon Valley came back, reverse swept the Governors, and now here today, Pierre doesn't want that to happen again with the opportunity to play for a state championship still on the line. The Governors were able to play 2 more games. They end up getting 8th place in that state tournament. Brandon Valley ended up getting 3rd. But Pierre does not want that loss to come today because they have to have that win. You don't go to the state tournament if you don't get the win here today. So the season is on the line. Winner is in, the loser goes home, and their season is done. And Pierre doesn't want that to be them. Brandon Valley, they know how to get the job done, but Pierre was in this situation last year. Same 5-12 matchup, but it was against Yankton. They picked up the sweep over the Yankton Gazelles. They want to do the same thing here today and beat this Brandon Valley Lynx team here this afternoon. We'll talk about last matchup last Thursday. We'll talk with these coaches here coming up in just a little bit as well. The Pierre Governors and the Brandon Valley Lynx looks like it's going to be a little bit later than 1 o'clock when we get things underway, about 1:15 for first serve or so, as the Governors take on the Brandon Valley Lynx. Back in 3 minutes with more of the pregame show. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR, and you're watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Sioux Nation in Fort Pierre is a proud supporter of area athletes and their fans. Sioux Nation of Fort Pierre knows it takes hard work to achieve success in sports and the support of great people. That's why Sioux Nation of Fort Pierre is the place for all of your feed, seed, animal health, and grilling needs. They work hard for their community and are thankful for the support of their great customers. Visit Sioux Nation in Fort Pierre, 504 Deadwood Street. Sioux Nation supports area athletes.
Building a home. It's the biggest investment most of us make in a lifetime. Not to mention it's a decision that, well, you pretty much live with day and night. The quality of the workmanship stares back at you like a reflection. It also affects the value of your investment. Choosing the right contractor is critical. Kruger Contracting is that contractor. Call 222-2523. Quality workmanship and materials completed on time. Kruger Contracting. In a word, quality. Call 222-2523.
Insurance. We all need it to protect our homes, health, businesses, and belongings. But having adequate coverage is just the beginning. You also need the support of professionals who stand by your side to protect what's important to you. Fisher Rounds & Associates combines the coverage you want with the commitment you need. Fisher Rounds & Associates. At your service, at your side. With offices in Pierre, Mitchell, Watertown, Sioux Falls, and Rapid City.
Confidence, professional care, experience, and diverse care for all ages are what you should be looking for in dental care. And that's exactly what you'll receive from Dr. Marie Thompson, Dr. Joan Umiker, and Dr. Monty Bechtold at Pierre Dental Clinic. You can expect a friendly, caring staff who are concerned about your dental health and offer complete confidence with routine checkups, early morning appointments, emergency treatment, and the latest in dental technology. Local dental treatment, all at Pierre Dental Clinic. Call 224-5355 or stop by their office at 640 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre.
Faith Lutheran Church is proud to support our athletes and their families. God has blessed these young people with wonderful talents and abilities. We love to see them working together as a team. God provides all of us with blessings throughout our lives. Faith Lutheran is a place for you to receive God's gifts, grow in your love and trust in Him, and join together to support one another in the joys and struggles of life. I invite you to join us at Faith Lutheran at 714 North Grand. May God continue to bless our athletes.
The frigid air of winter and the blistering heat of summer can really put a dent in your pocketbook. The gang at Weatherall Roofing and Insulation in Pierre say, just foam it. Saving money on your energy bills is what it's all about with Weatherall Roofing and Insulation. Let Weatherall Roofing and Insulation help you save money with their custom spray foam or blow-in fiberglass insulation. Call 224-7982 for a free estimate. And remember, just foam it.
Hi, this is Avery Kaiser, and you're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR and watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
As we welcome you back here to Riggs High School, getting set for first serve between the Pierre Governors and the Brandon Valley Lynx in the SoDak 16, as these two teams come in last year it was for the Pierre Governors that 5-set loss. And Josie Wickersham, let's take it back to this past October 1st. Josie Wickersham had 8 kills for Brandon Valley. It was Maya Hale with 11 for the Brandon Valley Lynx. The junior had a big game, the 6'1 junior. And then 4 kills for Gianna Stroh. Then 3 for Gabrielle Klinkhammer. And then Kuiper, Gawarecki, Allie and Lexi each had a kill for Brandon Valley. For the Pierre Governors, it was 15 kills for Avery Kaiser. Reese Twilliger had 9. That was one of her best games of the year. Campbell Boddicker was 6. Lily Sanchez with 8. McKenna Schleckway had 2. 4 aces, 13 service errors for the Governors, though, in that game. That's something that's got to be better in this game for the Pierre Governors over the Brandon Valley Lynx. Is the service errors have got to be knocked down a little bit. Brandon Valley had 5 aces, 5 service errors. When you look at last Tuesday's game, which feels like it's a long time ago because, yes, it was 10 days ago, but it just feels like it was such a long time ago because because of the fact that we were supposed to play Wednesday, Thursday, and now playing Friday afternoon. Had Avery Kaiser with 9 kills, but that first set, there was only 5 kills for Pierre against Jefferson. They lost 25-13, 25-14, and 25-17. Jefferson took that in 3, but it was Kaiser with those 9 kills, 4 for Schleckway, Sherwood, and Terwilliger, but Terwilliger had 1 in the first set. Schleckway, Sherwood, and then the 3 other for Terwilliger came in sets 2 and 3. And then it was 2 kills for Lily Sanchez as well. So Governors didn't have it last Tuesday, and it was a game that they want to forget but also want to learn from, and hopefully they did learn from that game and will be ready to go here against Brandon Valley because that same efforts here again today, we're in for a real dogfight, and it's going to be a tough matchup against Brandon Valley. If Pierre plays like they did against Brandon Valley back on October 1st, it's going to be a much, you're not going to say that Pierre's going to just walk all over it, but if Pierre plays like they can, like we know that they can, they have played like they can, it's going to be the Governors that move on. They won 20, it was in that game 25-16, 27-25, and 25-22. Governors were down that third set and came back and got the win. I think that was big, too, for this contest, is that Pierre beat Brandon Valley after being down in that second set and came back and won that third set, which showed a lot of strength for the Governors because it could have been a lot easier for them to say, oh boy, here we go again. This is not going to go well. And the Governors didn't let that happen. So should be a fun matchup here this afternoon here between the Pierre Governors and the Brandon Valley Lynx. We're going to talk with both coaches. Talk with Coach Grage here of the Brandon Valley Lynx and also Coach Tiffany Stocher of the Pierre Governors. We'll step aside for just a little bit, come back with our interviews. First with Coach Grage of the Brandon Valley Lynx. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR, and you're watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Oahe Electric delivers high-quality, low-cost electric service to their local member owners. As a Touchstone Energy cooperative, they're committed to meeting the highest standards of customer satisfaction. Oahe Electric does business with accountability, integrity, innovation, and commitment to the community. As an electric co-op, they're part of America's most trusted network of high-quality energy providers. Oahe Electric, supporting local athletics.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the capital city area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the parts you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux Avenue in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zander's, your locally owned independent auto parts store, 500 West Sioux in Pierre. Go Govs! AGE Corporation's Contractors and Crane Services, proud supporter of Pierre Governor football. For almost 60 years, AGE has been building South Dakota. For all your site work, construction, and crane work needs this season, AGE is here to help. Give them a call. AGE Corporation and Crane Service, 223-2732. That's 223-2732. Proud supporter of local sports.
Your home and business are important to you, and you need quality furnace and air conditioning products and service. With a combined 50-plus years of experience, AirTech Heating and Cooling provides you with just that service. Call 945-0160 for sales, service, and installation of furnaces, air conditioning, and heat pumps. AirTech Heating and Cooling features the American Standard products. Sales, installation, and service. You want the best, and that's what you'll find at AirTech Heating and Cooling in Pierre.
Let Country Carpet and Flooring help you update your home or office with the latest fashion trends. With over 30 years of experience, we can help you find the right flooring or window treatments for your needs. Stop down to 414 East Sioux Avenue or call for an appointment at 224-9297 for your free consultation and estimate. Go Govs! Wagner Auto Company is your complete transportation headquarters. Now is the time to order your new Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles, plus a good selection of quality pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles. They'll take care of you after the sale with a full-service parts and auto body shop with trained technicians, along with a friendly financing team that'll work with you to find the best deal and one that'll fit your budget. Wagner Auto is your local full-service family-owned dealership for over 115 years. WagnerAuto.com. That's WagnerAuto.com.
Hi, this is Lily Sanchez, and you're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR and watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
As we welcome you back to the pregame show here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. Joining me is Coach Grage of the Brandon Valley Lynx. As Coach, it's been an eventful 48 hours, 72 hours, a whole week of different things happening. You were supposed to play Thursday, playing Wednesday, now playing Friday afternoon. What's the emotional toll, the physical toll of having to change that so much over a span of 4 days?
Honestly, I think it's probably been the hardest on the parents to keep changing their work schedule. The girls, they just took it with stride that we couldn't play when we were scheduled, and just 2 extra days of practice is always a positive.
Yeah, and how did you handle that, too? Because you had to then at first say, okay, we got 1 more day to prepare. Now we got 2 more days to prepare after our 1 day to prepare. How did practice change a little bit to continue to get ready for Pierre?
We were just working more, had more reps at our game plan of what we were going to do coming into this match. So it was beneficial to us.
First time you guys played on October 1st, 3-set win for Pierre. What's changed about you guys now that you're better and looking to be better here tonight?
We're just looking for a more consistent game. That's kind of been our struggle most of the season, is just making too many unforced errors. So just cleaning up the game and controlling it. And
now, a month and 12 days later, what have you seen different from the Pierre Governors that was not the first time? They're still a very consistent team. They're strong all around, good hitters. We know it's going to be a tough match for us tonight. We just have to come prepared and play a consistent game. That's what it comes down to. And in a game like this, SoDak 16, winner take all to go to the state tournament, how important is a good start, especially for the Lynx, who are going to be on the road in this game? Yeah, we talked about this coming out and starting strong right away will be important for us to show Pierre that we're here and we're ready to play, and we're aiming to take the state seat away from them is our goal. So just come out strong and be aggressive. Well, what's going to be the biggest reason why the Brandon Valley Lynx are going to do that here this afternoon? What is going to be the biggest reason? Yep. Well, we've kind of had an up and down season, and we're not ready to be done. So we want to finish on a strong note. Well, Coach, I appreciate the time. Glad you made it here safe. Good luck here today. Thank you very much. Back with more of the pregame show next here in 3 minutes on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Slumberland Furniture is having a Thanksgiving sale with lots of savings to be thankful for. Check out Slumberland's wide selection and know you'll receive 30% off prices store-wide from our already discounted low prices. Individual pieces, whole room groupings, it doesn't matter. Slumberland features Black Friday prices all month long, including Sealy brand mattresses in our Sleep Solutions area. The Thanksgiving sale at Slumberland Furniture. Slumberland Furniture on the truck bypass in Pierre. And be sure to check out slumberland.com.
Red Rosa Italian Grill in Pierre invites you to check out their delicious nightly specials. On Mondays, buy 2 pizzas, get 1 free. Tuesday is $7 burger night. Select off their special burger menu with all burgers just $7 with the purchase of a beverage from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. And no one can resist happy hour. At Red Rosa Italian Grill, their happy hour is so good, they do it twice every day, from 3 to 6 p.m. and again from 9 p.m. to close. It's all at Red Rosa Italian Grill.
Most of us already know that Gales Gas of Pierre is the place to call for propane. They offer an automatic fill plan so you never have to worry about running out of propane. They accept debit and credit payments or a budget payment plan to spread out the cost throughout the year so you never have surprises when you get your bill. For delivery, convenience, and great customer service, call Gales Gas at 224-5518. That's Gales Gas at 224-5518. The Governor's Inn wants to remind you of the meeting space they have available. It's good for business meetings, birthday parties, retirement parties, graduation parties, family reunions, vendor fairs, and holiday parties. Amenities at the Governor's Inn include a continental breakfast, a pool, a hot tub, Wi-Fi, and newly remodeled rooms. Call direct to book your reservation today at 605-224-4200 or stop in to 700 West Sioux Avenue in Pierre. That's 605-224-4200 or 700 West Sioux Avenue in Pierre.
Lariat Lanes in Pierre is the best place for great family activities. Bring the kids and friends for bumper bowling, twilight bowling, and a pot of gold. For great family fun, head over to Lariat Lanes. For more information, call Lariat Lanes at 224-1020 or stop by 108 North Garfield in Pierre. That's 224-1020 or stop by 108 North Garfield in Pierre. Lariat Lanes, a proud sponsor of Governor Sports.
The lawyers at the May Adam Law Firm in Pierre know how important your families are to you. If you've been putting off getting your affairs in order, know that the May Adam Law Firm is available to counsel you through your questions and help you get the documents in place so that you've made your loved ones secure. Call them at 224-8803 and they can chat with you about how to document your concerns and care for your family. We're all in this together, and the May Adam Law Firm is ready and able to help.
Hi, this is Reese Twillier, and you're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR and watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
As we welcome you back to the pregame show here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports, joining me is Coach Tiffany Stocher, the Pierre Governors. SoDak 16 game is finally here. It felt like it was never going to get here because we moved it up a day, then moved it back 2 days. Now that it's finally here, have the nerves been there since Wednesday for you or for the team, or how's that feeling been over the last couple of about 48 hours?
Yeah, there's been nerves, some exhaustion, just not, you're playing Thursday, then you're playing Wednesday, then you're playing Friday, and just a lot of last-minute changes. But, the thing is that we're just ready to play. And the fact that we get to start, today with our school out, with our big student body, planning to be here tonight, I think this might be the ultimate prize for us, the exciting atmosphere we were hoping for. So after a long week, this will be nice.
Yeah, and even though it's a Friday afternoon, the school is out, so they're not playing during the middle of the day, in the middle of school day, but it's kind of feel a little bit weird to wake up on a Friday and kind of get to school and get a little bit of a small routine. But these kids are used to doing it when they have to leave for a road game. So this isn't unfamiliar of getting out early. Everybody's getting out at the same time, but it's not unfamiliar getting out early. Yeah,
it's different, but it's different for them too. Like you said, we get out of school early, get on a bus and go places. So this, there isn't going to be any excuses or any distractions. I know these girls have been waiting for this game, had it circled, have big plans for what the rest of the season looks like, and I know they'll be ready to play tonight.
Well, this Brandon Valley team, last year in the state tournament ended up losing in 5 sets, but this year you had the 3-set win, and you got that third set. You down in the third set and came back and won that third set. What do you take from that game, even though it was back on October 1st, to now bring it now to a November 11th?
Sure. All those games were tight. They're just 2-point wins for us, and in a couple they scored in the 20s every set. So we had to fight to get those wins, and I know that they've got seniors that want to keep playing. They are not going to come over here and just let us have this. This is going to be their seniors against ours, who needs it more, who wants it more, and who's willing to do what it takes. That's what this is going to be tonight. A 3-set sweep is definitely not something that we think would come easy. If that's what happens tonight, it's going to take everything we got.
Both teams have changed a little bit, from October 1st to November 11th. That's a long time. What's different about Brandon Valley and what's different about you guys?
There's been a lot of growth in Brandon Valley. I think they're getting comfortable in the rotation. They changed things up throughout the season, different players in different positions. They even changed their lineup in all 3 sets that they just played in, a couple weeks ago. And so they're working to get consistent. I think they found something that works for them, and so that'll be different. And then for us, we've done the same thing, but mostly I like to talk about the confidence in our younger girls that are just starting varsity this year for the first time. It takes a season to get underneath your belt. They're peaking at the right time. They're ready for tonight. They're ready to do their part and show what they can do.
and being at home, just how important is it, Friday afternoon, just in general, being at home and having that home crowd support?
Yeah, there's so much excitement in this school right now. Our football team's going to load up to go to the Dome right after this game today. We've got a SoDak game to go to the state tournament here right now. There isn't one person that's having a bad day. There's just a lot of excitement here, and it means a ton that we can play this game in Pierre today.
Here in this game today, what do you need to do to keep their offense kind of at bay throughout the game today?
Yeah, we spent a lot of time on our block, getting in position quicker, getting set in our block, getting set in our defensive position. We kind of know who their key hitters are, kind of are dialing in on a couple of their people more than others. I think that they go a lot of cross-court shots. That's what we're expecting for tonight, and we'll be ready for those if that's what they do.
And to jump out to a fast start offensively, what do you need to do?
Yeah, just aggressive right away from the serving line, get them out of system so they're sending things over and we can just come back with a dominant swing. I've been really impressed with our hitters these last 2 weeks of practice. I think that they're hitting the ball hard. They're finding open areas. If we can stay in system, I like our offense right now.
What's going to be the number one reason why the Pierre Governors get the win here today and advance to the state tournament?
Because this is the last time we're going to be playing on this floor. Half of our team's done on this floor. After the rest of it, they're going to be playing in front of their entire school, their entire community, and this will be the ultimate payday for them, and we're going to deliver for our community.
Well, Coach, I appreciate the time. Best of luck to you today, and can't wait to talk to you in the postgame.
Thank you.
Back with more of the pregame show next in 3 minutes on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Our 1240 AM, 98.9 FM, K255DE Pierre, a riverfront broadcasting station.
The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites has Midwestern charm and unprecedented attention to detail that provides the perfect getaway. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites provides a complimentary deluxe continental breakfast featuring hot waffles, biscuits, and gravy. They also have an indoor children's water playland, whirlpool and fitness center, and a beautiful backyard patio with seasonal fire pits. Everyone deserves a night away. Call 605-494-2582 to make your reservation today. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites. Experience luxury in the heart of South Dakota.
Dakota Sprinkler and Landscaping is who you should call as we enter the fall season. They can make sure your lawn makes it through the tough South Dakota winters. They can help with the fall cleanup, winterize that sprinkler system so that it can be ready to go in the spring. And once the snow starts to fly, they can help with that too. Dakota Sprinkler and Landscaping, helping customers year-round. Call Dakota Sprinkler and Landscaping, 280-4440. Comtech, your local technology solutions provider, has moved. Stop by our new showroom on the corner of Garfield and Irwin to see what you've been missing. Comtech is your hometown electronics store, offering sales and service on great brands like Bose, Sonos, LG, Samsung, Lenovo, and much more. Comtech also offers professional installation and service after the sale. Comtech's complete selection of computers, TVs, and so much more. Now at 2510 East Irwin, or visit us on the web at comtechplus.com.
Rustic River Boutique and Day Spa at 840 North Garfield Avenue has made shopping local easy with all the growing they've done, carrying women's, men's, and little girls' clothing. Rustic River Boutique and Day Spa has a great variety with boutique, float spa, hydro massage, infrared sauna, tanning, oxygen bar, and 24-hour gym featuring the workout mirror. You can also shop online for shipping or local pickup. Book your spa appointments online. Find Rustic River Boutique and Day Spa on Facebook or follow the QR code. Call 605-494-1077. Stop into Rustic River Boutique and Day Spa, 840 North Garfield Avenue in Pierre.
It's playoff time. Capital City Wine & Spirits wants to help you with all your playoff and tailgating beverage needs. Capital City Wine & Spirits wants to wish the Govs football team the best of luck at the Dome, along with the Govs volleyball team heading to state. For those headed to the Dome, heading to state volleyball, or staying home to listen with friends and family, stop at Capital City Wine & Spirits, 1225 East Wells Avenue for all your beverage needs. Congrats on a great season, and best of luck to the volleyball team and on a six-peat to the football team. Go Govs!
Look, it's no secret that owning a vehicle can cause a lot of stress, and they get a lot of wear and tear on them through the extreme seasons we've grown to love. Graham Tire wants you to know that you can trust them with any problem that you have with your vehicle. Their ASE-certified mechanics can make your AC cool again, or even just change your oil. They can look into and fix those noises that seem to come from nowhere and have you stressed out. Bring your car to Graham Tire so they can put your mind at ease. Graham Tire, your tire store next door.
Northridge Plaza is gearing up. The Angel Treat car will be in the mall starting the 7th. Kids in need will be hoping you select them for your gift giving. November 19th, come out and vote on the chili cook-off, with proceeds going to the Pierre Wildcat Special Olympics team. Then get in some preseason shopping at the Giving Thanks vendor event. The mall will be closed on Thanksgiving, but Gators and Friends will be hosting a community feed to give those in need a place to gather and get a warm meal along with other donated items. Remember to shop local and shop the Northridge Plaza this season of thanks. Pierre Closets is here to help you organize the whole house or office, whether it's your closet, home office, laundry, garage, mudroom, or a Murphy bed. Pierre Closets is the way to go. Pick out all the storage pieces that'll make your life easier in the colors and material you're wanting that gives you the space you didn't know you had. With custom storage solutions and well-planned design, you can have the space you're truly looking for. Contact Pierre Closet Storage and Solutions by calling 605-223-5855 or email info@pierreclosets.com.
Hi, this is Remington Price, and you're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR and watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
As we welcome you back here to Riggs High School, getting set for first serve between the Pierre Governors and the Brandon Valley Lynx, as Brandon Valley will serve from left to right, the Governors from right to left, as they customarily do at home as we get set for the SoDak 16. Again, the winner of this game takes on Jefferson in the first round of the state tournament. Jefferson won yesterday. Jefferson, Huron, also along with Harrisburg, and one other team that I am blanking on right now. Let me pull out my sheet here to make sure that I get this all correct for you. But it is going to be Lincoln, Jefferson, Harrisburg, and Huron have already clinched their spot in the state tournament. 3 games today. Where the first one, of course, there's 2 other games at 5 o'clock. O'Gorman hosting Spearfish and Washington hosting Douglas. And then one tomorrow with Rapid City Stevens hosting Sioux Falls Roosevelt. That's at 5 o'clock Central Time. That the final of the 8 teams will make their way to the state tournament. But the Governors, they know if they win, they got Jefferson on Thursday next week at 1:15 in the afternoon. We'll have it for you on KCCR and online at kccrradio.com as long as the Governors win here today. Good crowd on hand for Friday afternoon. Get out of work a little earlier. Maybe the office was closed honoring Veterans Day. We will step aside one more time, and when we come back, it is first serve between the Pierre Governors and the Brandon Valley Lynx. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR, and you're watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Sioux Nation in Fort Pierre is a proud supporter of area athletes and their fans. Sioux Nation of Fort Pierre knows it takes hard work to achieve success in sports and the support of great people. That's why Sioux Nation of Fort Pierre is the place for all of your feed, seed, animal health, and grilling needs. They work hard for the community and are thankful for the support of their great customers. Visit Sioux Nation in Fort Pierre, 504 Deadwood Street. Sioux Nation supports area athletes.
Building a home. It's the biggest investment most of us make in a lifetime. Not to mention, it's a decision that, well, you pretty much live with day and night. The quality of the workmanship stares back at you like a reflection. It also affects the value of your investment. Choosing the right contractor is critical. Kruger Contracting is that contractor. Call 222-2523. Quality workmanship and materials completed on time. Kruger Contracting. In a word, quality. Call 222-2523.
Insurance. We all need it to protect our homes, health, businesses, and belongings. But having adequate coverage is just the beginning. You also need the support of professionals who stand by your side to protect what's important to you. Fisher Rounds & Associates combines the coverage you want with the commitment you need. Fisher Rounds & Associates. At your service, at your side. With offices in Pierre, Mitchell, Watertown, Sioux Falls, and Rapid City.
Confidence, professional care, experience, and diverse care for all ages are what you should be looking for in dental care. And that's exactly what you'll receive from Dr. Marie Thompson, Dr. Joan Umiker, and Dr. Monty Bechtold at Pierre Dental Clinic. You can expect a friendly, caring staff who are concerned about your dental health and offer complete confidence with routine checkups, early morning appointments, emergency treatment, and the latest in dental technology. Local dental treatment, all at Pierre Dental Clinic. Call 224-5355 or stop by their office at 640 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre.
Faith Lutheran Church is proud to support our athletes and their families. God has blessed these young people with wonderful talents and abilities. We love to see them working together as a team. God provides all of us with blessings throughout our lives. Faith Lutheran is a place for you to receive God's gifts, grow in your love and trust in Him, and join together to support one another in the joys and struggles of life. I invite you to join us at Faith Lutheran at 714 North Grand. May God continue to bless our athletes.
The frigid air of winter and the blistering heat of summer can really put a dent in your pocketbook. The gang at Weatherall Roofing and Insulation in Pierre say, just foam it. Saving money on your energy bills is what it's all about with Weatherall Roofing and Insulation. Let Weatherall Roofing and Insulation help you save money with their custom spray foam or blow-in fiberglass insulation. Call 224-7982 for a free estimate. And remember, just foam it.
Oahe Electric delivers high-quality, low-cost electric service to their local member owners. As a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, they're committed to meeting the highest standards of customer satisfaction. Oahe Electric does business with accountability, integrity, innovation, and commitment to the community. As an electric co-op, they're part of America's most trusted network of high-quality energy providers. Oahe Electric, supporting local athletics.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the capital city area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the parts you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux Avenue in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zander's, your locally owned independent auto parts store, 500 West Sioux in Pierre. Go Govs!
Hi, this is Tiffany Stoser, and you're listening to Pure Governor Volleyball on KCCR and watching on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
As we welcome you back here, we are getting set for first serve. Let's send it down to Ryan Munson for the starting lineups.
The junior number 2, Sydney Benson. The senior outside hitter number 5, Josie Wickerson. Another senior outside hitter number 10, Catherine Ray. The senior middle hitter number 11, Kennedy Kaiser. The junior defensive specialist number 17, Lexi Galecki. The freshman center number 19, Raya Shelley. And the junior middle hitter number 34, Maya Hale. Coaching today for the Lynx, Cody Dwyer, Dan Churchka, Alyssa Hammer, Brianna, Dr. Marinsky, and head coach Lorette Brady. And now treat the white on your feet and bring the ruckus. Let's meet the Cowboys first player. A senior number 6, Danny Beck. A junior number 9, Kayla Sherwood. A senior number 12, Grace Soma. A junior number 16, Campbell Boddicker. A junior number 18, Abigail Croft. A senior number 19, Hannah Lemieux. A senior number 20, Madison Swenson. And these are your company starters. At the barrel, number 1, a senior Remington Price. A junior defense specialist, number 2, Lady Reiki. A senior setter, number 3, Lily Sanchez. A senior middle hitter, number 8, McKenna Schleckaway. A junior setter, number 11, Elise Christopherson. A senior outside hitter, number 13, Avery Kaiser. And the junior middle hitter, number 15, Reese Terwilliger. Coaching Avery Kaiser, Alexis Terwilliger, Floyd Kaiser, Kim Hyman, Taylor Hyde, and head coach Tiffany Stoser. The officials for today's match are Sandy Nickbauer and Sharon Berry, and your line visitors are Beth Hall and Cole Owen. They have been licensed by the South Dakota High School Association and hired upon mutual agreement of our participating school. Good luck, ladies. Let's play some volleyball.
So we're ready to go. It is a long time coming for this SoDak 16 contest. We have been waiting since, should have been Thursday, should have been Wednesday. Now it's this afternoon, Friday, and we're about 15 minutes past the scheduled start time, too. 1:15 we're rolling up to for start time between the Pierre Governors and the Brandon Valley Lynx. So starting lineups again for you. It is Sydney Benson, the libero for Brandon Valley. She's a 5'5 junior. Josie Wickersham, the 5'8 senior. Catherine Gray, the 5'11 senior defensive specialist. Kennedy Kuiper, the 5'10 senior middle hitter. Number 17, Lexi Gorecki, the 5'5 junior defensive specialist. Raya Shelley, the 5'8 freshman center. And number 34, Maya Hale, the 6'1 junior middle hitter. For the Pierre Governors, Remington Price is the libero. For the Governors, the 5'7 senior. Laney Ranke, the 5'6 junior defensive specialist. Lily Sanchez is the 5'9 senior center. McKenna Schleckway, the 5'11 senior. Elise Christopherson, the 5'7 junior. Avery Kaiser, the 6' senior. And Reese Williger, the 5'11 junior. Serving first is Kennedy Kuiper. We're underway as the SoDak 16 contest. Winner to the state tournaments. Kaiser receives that first serve. Back to Kaiser. Tapped it over, but it was blocked up. Christopherson with a second hit across. Now it'll be set middle of the floor for Hale. But right there is Christopherson again. Sanchez is set for Kaiser. That's down, and the Governors open up with a 1-0 lead. Avery Kaiser picks up the kill. She had 15 kills against Brandon Valley back on October 1st. They're going to need her to be at her best, just like they need the rest of the Pierre Governors to be at their best, which I think all of them would say they were not last Tuesday against the Jefferson Cavaliers. But a chance to be at your best now today and going forward in the final potential 4 games of the season. Hale goes down for a kill on the far side of the court, and Maya Hale has tied it up 1-1 here in set number 1 as we're just underway the SoDak 16. 4 teams have already qualified, 1 on Wednesday, 3 yesterday. 3 more will qualify today, and 1 more on Saturday. Over 4 days, we had a AA SoDak 16 contest. Price to receive the serve. This will be a back set from Christopherson. Then Sanchez hit it out. Just barely hit it out. And Brandon Valley will take a 2-1 lead. First hitting error from either side. Paisley Hoff has checked in, the 5'8 junior. She served that last serve and now serving again here for Brandon Valley. Christopherson will set it back. Kaiser looking for her second one. She goes cross court for the finish. 2-2. Kaiser's got 2 so far. That one came with ease for Avery Kaiser. Michaela Sherwood checks in for Elise Christopherson. That's the rotation that the Governors like to have. Lily Sanchez is back to serve here for Pierre. Sanchez from right to left. That's an ace for Lily Sanchez, and down. The Governors are retaking the lead 3-2. And Sanchez gets the Govs back on top. 3-2 here in set number 1. Sanchez again here will serve. To the back row it goes. Popped up by Gorecki. Free ball coming across. That was from Wickersham. Sanchez is set for Sherwood, blocked up. Ranke was over there, tapped back across by Brandon Valley. So now it's back for Reese Terwilliger. She goes far side and down, and Reese Terwilliger's got her first kill. And the Governors now lead at 4-2 here in set number 1. Sanchez again will serve here for Pierre. Her third serve. The Govs leading 4-2 here in this first set. Gorecki to receive it. It'll be sent from Shelley. Hale, that one's tipped and down for a kill. And it's now 4-3. Maya Hale's got her second kill. 2 of the 3 points have come from Maya Hale. As Josie Wickersham, the 5'8 senior, it will serve. Price to receive it. Sanchez now will set for Kaiser. Off the top of the net, but it was tipped. So we still play here on this set. Terwilliger's shot, that was tipped off the top of the wall. Blocked up by Pierre this time again. This will be sent back to Hale another time. That's down for her third kill, and we're tied 4-4. Maya Hale has made it a 4-4 game. She's got 3 kills so far here in this first set. And it's Josie Wickersham again to serve. Price to receive. Sanchez now will set to Williger. That's dug out by Benson. Back to the net, tapped over. Ranke was right there, though. Here is Terwilliger. That one is going to go down. That's a kill for Reese Terwilliger. Her second one now, 5-4. Governors back on top by 1 here in set number 1. Avery Kaiser here to serve for Pierre. Glad you're with us here on KCCR and online and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. Kaiser, that one nearly misplayed, and it goes into the net from Brandon Valley, so it'll still be a point for the Pierre Governors. Gianna Stroh couldn't get it across in the third hit, so it's now 6-4. It was missed received by the back row of Brandon Valley. Kaiser another serve. Wickersham to receive that. Shelley for Stroh. Price was able to dig it out. Sanchez now will set for Bodeker's first chance, but Benson is there to play it, and then nobody else went over to the ball, and it's now 7-4. I believe it was Shelley that called for it, but she didn't run over to it quick enough. So it's now a 7-4 lead. The Governors are up by 3 here in set number 1. Kaiser, that was an ace for Avery Kaiser, make it 8-4. Governors with their second ace now. An 8-4 lead here in set 1. Governors have scored the last 4 in a row. An 8-4 advantage here for the Pierre Governors. Kaiser looking for another ace. Wickersham had to dive in. Hale's opportunity. Dug out, though, by Price. Good dig there by Price. Terwilliger for the far side. That's it out. Make it 8-5. Govs lead it by 3 here in set number 1. And this is a big first set to get for either of these teams. Benson, the libero, to serve. Kaiser to receive it. Sanchez will set for Sherwood. That's tipped off the wall over to the corner and hit out by Brandon Valley. And the Governors will get the points. But a net violation was even called. So it's still 9-5. Governors take that 4-point lead back. It was hit out regardless, but here is now the Govs with a 4-point lead and Reese Terwilliger's first serve. This will be Shelley to set. Running forward to the near side. There's the kill for Kendi Kuiper, her first one. Makes it 9-6. Kuiper with that running attack. You see McKenna Schleckway like to do that a lot for the Governors. Running horizontal to the net instead of vertically to the net. This will be Sanchez to set now is Sherwood. That one's blocked up back to Sanchez. Now it is Kaiser for the back row. That's off the hands and down. And Avery Kaiser from the back row gets a kill. Her third kill of this afternoon. 10-6 lead here for the Governors. Elise Christofferson to serve here for Pierre. So it's Schleckaway, Sanchez, and Bodeker in the front row. The back row is Kaiser, Price, and Christofferson. Shelley's got to get it over. It's a free ball here for the Governors. Christofferson will set for Bodeker. That one was tipped. Wickersham had to get out of the way of it as she was able to dig it out right over the top of herself. Now here's Sanchez. Just taps it over. Benson has to come diving in. Shelley with a somewhat of a set, but it's too far away for Catherine Gray to get across the net, so it's now 11-6. Pierre is leading by 5 here in set number 1. Trying to get that distance here against Brandon Valley. It was a 4-4 game before the Governors took an 8-4 lead. Now it's up to 11-6 here for the Govs as they lead here in set number 1. Christofferson on the serve. Wickersham, Shelley. Gray taps it over. Sanchez, second hit attack, but that's going to be played by Benson. Went back across for the Governors to have an opportunity. Bodeker, that one was tipped, so it can play back again. It goes off the rafters, so it redirected. The Governors are able to get over to it still. Tapped barely over by Brandon Valley, played by the Governors, and then Sanchez puts it in the net. So it's now 11-7. Govs had to do everything to try and just make that not a disastrous point. Brandon Valley still gets the point regardless, and it's now 11-7. Pierre is leading by 4. Stroh on the serve. Kaiser to receive. Christofferson sets it for Sanchez. That one was tipped and then played to the back row by Stroh. Coming across, Wickersham. Easy play for Price from the back line. Schleckway tapped it over the net, trying to get to Brandon Valley off system, and then that one was hit out of play by Brandon Valley. Nowhere close to a tip, although Coach Grage wanted one. And hitting error by Brandon Valley, and the Govs now have a 5-point lead again, 12-7 here in this first set. Again, don't forget tomorrow afternoon, Pierre Governor football, 11AA state championship. Govs play at 1 o'clock, on the air at 12:30. Blake Dean will join me for the football championship. That one was tapped over Avery Kaiser. That Kaiser will get the point, and it's now 13-7. That one got to the net. Kaiser put it right back down. Her fourth kill. Had to be careful not to go too far over the net. So it's now 13-7. Governors with a 6-point advantage. Their largest lead now here in set 1. Laney Ranke will serve. Benson, Shelley, far side, Wickersham. That goes off the net. That was not tipped. That was not tipped at all. That is a point for the Pierre Governors, making it 14-7. Go to Brandon Valley, and now we're going to get we're going to have a lot of people. That one looked like it would miss by a good couple feet from the net, from where the Governors are at and where it hit the net. That looked like it was a couple of, but they're going to say it was tipped. I didn't think that was anywhere close to being tipped. But it will be Wickersham that gets the kill. Her first one. I mean, it looked like it was a good foot away from hitting any of the Governors. But I guess from this angle, it's not always the best. 13-8. Governors lead it by 5. Here is Kaiser, an opportunity. Somehow dug out by Gorecki over to the Brandon Valley bench. Hale goes over and down, and Maya Hale gets one that didn't look like it was going to be worth a whole lot from Hale. She didn't think it was going to be worth a whole lot, but she ends up getting the kill, her 4th one of set 1, and it pulls Brandon Valley within 4, 13-9. Kuiper again on the serve. Kaiser to receive it. Comes back to Kaiser. Left hand attack from Kaiser, but dug out by Shelley. Free ball from Wickersham over. So here is Price to pass it to Christofferson. Sanchez will put it down for a kill. Her first one of the afternoon. 14-9. Pierre leads it by 5 once again here in this first set. Remy Price back to serve here for the Governors. A 5-point lead here in set number 1. Wickersham, Shelley, far side for Hale. Tapped over, and that's going to get down. And another kill for Maya Hale. Her 5th one now, and it's now 14-10. Great crowd here. Student section football team is here. They're going to take off after this is over with. So all the football coaches, football players are here. A lot of parents, a lot of fans here this afternoon. Great to see the crowd, even though it's a Friday afternoon. Tapped over by Terwilliger. It was nearly misplayed by Brandon Valley because of the long delay. Terwilliger had to hit it over. Now it comes back for Kaiser. She puts it over to Benson's side. Shelley will set it for Hale, and she has to swing wildly at it to try and get it over the net, and unable to, so it's now 15-10. As Michaela Sherwood will check back in for Elise Christofferson. Pierre leads at 15-10 here in set 1. Sanchez will serve. This will be played from Gray. Now it's a cross from Wickersham, easily dug out by Price. Over from Sherwood, looking for her first kill, unable to get that one. To the net it goes, and Wickersham can't put it over the top of the net. That set got too close from the freshman, Shelley. And it's 16-10, and there's our first timeout taken of the contest. Coach Grage takes it. Governors lead at 16-10 here in set 1. Back in 30 seconds, you're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR, and you're watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
AGE Corporation's Contractors and Crane Services, proud supporter of Pierre Governor football. For almost 60 years, AGE has been building South Dakota. For all your site work, construction, and crane work needs this season, AGE is here to help. Give them a call. AGE Corporation and Crane Service, 223-2732. That's 223-2732. Proud supporter of local sports.
Hi, this is Avery Kaiser, and you're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR and watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
As we welcome you back here to Riggs High School, 16-10 lead for the Pierre Governors here in the SoDak 16, set number 1 over the Brandon Valley Lynx for Pierre. As Lily Sanchez serves. Benson, this will be Hale to the back line. Ranke able to get a piece of it. Kaiser trying to push it to the corner. This will be set for Hale. Running attempt blocked up by Kaiser and Sherwood. And it's 17-10. Govs now lead it by 7 here in set number 1. It's a big first set to get. Set the tone of this match. The home team either gets the big advantage of that 1-0 lead, or you take the wind out of the sails. It was going to be a 2-hit violation on Hale, so that's going to be an ace for the Governors. And that'll be Lily Sanchez, her second. And the Govs now have an 18-10 lead. If you're the visiting team and get that first set win, you kind of take the wind out of the sails of the home crowd. But with a win for the Governors, that one's going to go out by Sanchez. So a service error. First one from either side today. 18-11 is her score. There's Josie Wickersham, the 5'8 senior outside hitter. As she serves. Kaiser dives for it. That's an ace for Wickersham. First one of the day for Brandon Valley. And it's 18-12. Pierre has made, Brandon Valley has made this a 6-point game. Wickersham, another serve. Ranky to receive. Sanchez will set for Sherwood. That one was tipped over towards the net. It does go back across for the Governors, or to the Governors. Kaiser's chance is dug out by Wickersham. Shelley cross-court set, dug out by Ranky. Nice diving dig there from Ranky. Free ball, though, here for Brandon Valley. Back to Hale. A little give and go, but Ranky another diving play. Sherwood puts it to the middle of the floor. Easily played by the Lynx. Another opportunity for Stroh, but dug out by Price. Here's Kaiser. That goes cross-court and it goes out from Kaiser. And Brandon Valley has made it now 18-13 here in set number 1. Wickersham, Kaiser, Sanchez now for Terwilliger off the hands and a kill for Reese Terwilliger. 19-13, Governors lead it over Brandon Valley. Avery Kaiser to serve here for the Governors. 6-point lead for Pierre. This will be Shelley, far side, Stroh. Dug out by Sanchez. Nice diving play from Price. Over from Brandon Valley on the second hit. Now it's Shelley for Hale, tapped over. Sanchez slides in. Price now will set it. Back row attack from Kaiser right to Hale. Shelley back over for Stroh, and that's off the hands of Sherwood. It stays on the Pierre Gunner side. And Gianna Stroh has her first kill to make it 19-14. Brandon Valley not going away in this first set. A 5-point lead for the Governors as Sydney Benson, the lefty, serve. Sanchez had to play it back to the middle of the floor in the back line, where it is taken by Kaiser. Free ball for Brandon Valley. That one somehow didn't go down right away, but it still ended up being a kill for Kendi Kuiper, her second, is 19-15. So the lead has shrunk now to 4 here in this first set. Benson will serve. Kaiser to receive it. Sanchez will set it for Terwilliger, running up to it. Blocked up and down. It is 19-16. And here comes a timeout from Coach Tiffany Stosher. It's now a 3-point game here in this first set. Pierre leads at 19-16. Back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR, and you're watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Your home and business are important to you, and you need quality furnace and air conditioning products and service. With a combined 50-plus years of experience, AirTech Heating and Cooling provides you with just that service. Call 945-0160 for sales, service, and installation of furnaces, air conditioning, and heat pumps. AirTech Heating and Cooling features the American Standard products. Sales, installation, and service. You want the best, and that's what you'll find at AirTech Heating and Cooling in Pierre.
Hi, this is Lily Sanchez, and you're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR and watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
As we continue this first set, it is 19-16. Governors lead it by 3 here in set number 1. As Brandon Valley has forced the Govs to take their first timeouts. Sydney Benson now will serve again here for the Brandon Valley Lynx. Trying to make this a 2-point game. Go after Terwilliger. Be set back. Sanchez over on the third hit. Shelley got to it. Now it's going to be for Stroh. That's down for another kill. And it's 19-17. Now it's just a 2-point game here in this first set. Pierre's got to find a way to stop this rally that Brandon Valley is on. Benson another serve. Kaiser to receive it. Sanchez set for Sherwood. There's Michaela Sherwood's first kill, making it 20-17. And that's a big kill to get to break the scoring streak that the Lynx were on. And now with a 3-point advantage, the Govs 5 points away from taking set number 1. Terwilliger on the serve. This will be played Shelley over Stroh. Nice dig there from Sanchez. Sherwood plays it back to Kaiser, puts it over the middle of the floor. Stroh now back to Stroh again, trying to feed the hot hand. Kaiser now will set for Sherwood. That is dug out, though, by number 12 and Kendi Kuiper. And then a 2-hit violation. Paisley Hoff was one that was dug out by, but a 2-hit violation against Brandon Valley, so it's 21-17. Pierre is now a 4-point lead. 4 points to go. Shelley, this will be over. That's out, and it's 22-17. A 5-point advantage here for the Governors, and a timeout taken by Coach Grage. Back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR, and you're watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Let Country Carpet and Flooring help you update your home or office with the latest fashion trends. With over 30 years of experience, we can help you find the right flooring or window treatments for your needs. Stop down to 414 East Sioux Avenue or call for an appointment at 224-9297 for your free consultation and estimate. Go Govs!
Hi, this is Reese Twilliger, and you're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR and watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
As we welcome you back here, 22-17. Governors, they lead it by 5 here in set number 1. Reese Twilliger will serve. Governors still have one timeout. That's the only timeout left in this first set. Braden Valley has taken both of them. Stroh taps it across, easily played by Twilliger. Sanchez is set for Schleckaway. She hits that one out, but it is going to be a net violation against the Brandon Valley Lynx, so it's 23-17. Govs pick up that point. That's a big point to get because it puts them down 2 points away from taking the first set. Twilliger will serve. This will be to the net. Shelley, Stroh, dug out. Kaiser goes off the bottom of the backboard of the up top. And Gianna Stroh gets the kill to make it 23-18. So an unfortunate break for the Governors. Going to be tough. It's just going to be the second hit, so they had to work to get it back across the net, but didn't get the opportunity. As Gray serves it here for Brandon Valley. Back for Campbell Boddicker. That one's tipped and blocked up by the Brandon Valley Lynx. Good diving play from Kaiser. Boddicker, another opportunity. That one's over from Schleckaway off of the net and down, and McKenna Schleckaway gets her first kill, and the Govs now have set point. 24-18. Govs are looking for the first set win. 24-18 Govs. They lead it here in set number 1. Student section to their feet. Lise Christofferson will serve, looking for the set. Wickersham is there. This will be set for Stroh. That's hit out, and the Governors will take the first set, 25-18. A first set win for Pierre over Brandon Valley, 25-18. We go to set number 2 with the Governors leading 1-0. Back in 2 minutes here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Wagner Auto Company is your complete transportation headquarters. Now is the time to order your new Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles, plus a good selection of quality pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles. They'll take care of you after the sale with a full-service parts and auto body shop with trained technicians, along with a friendly financing team that'll work with you to find the best deal and one that'll fit your budget. Wagner Auto is your local full-service family-owned dealership for over 115 years. WagnerAuto.com. That's WagnerAuto.com. Slumberland Furniture is having a Thanksgiving sale with lots of savings to be thankful for. Check out Slumberland's wide selection and know you'll receive 30% off prices store-wide from our already discounted low prices. Individual pieces, whole room groupings, it doesn't matter. Slumberland features Black Friday prices all month long, including Sealy brand mattresses in our Sleep Solutions area. The Thanksgiving sale at Slumberland Furniture. Slumberland Furniture on the truck bypass in Pierre. And be sure to check out slumberland.com.
Red Rosa Italian Grill and Pierre invites you to check out their delicious nightly specials. On Mondays, buy 2 pizzas, get 1 free. Tuesday is $7 burger night. Select off their special burger menu with all burgers just $7 with the purchase of a beverage from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. And no one can resist happy hour. At Red Rosa Italian Grill, their happy hour is so good, they do it twice every day, from 3 to 6 p.m. and again from 9 p.m. to close. It's all at Red Rosa Italian Grill in Pierre.
Most of us already know that Gale's is the place to call for propane. They offer an automatic fill plan so you never have to worry about running out of propane. They accept debit and credit payments or a budget payment plan to spread out the cost throughout the year so you never have surprises when you get your bill. For delivery, convenience, and great customer service, call Gale's Gas at 224-5518. That's Gale's Gas at 224-5518.
Hi, this is Remington Price, and you're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR and watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
It is a 25-18 win in set number 1 for the Pierre Governors as they lead it 1-0 over the Brandon Valley Lynx. John Winkler here on this Friday afternoon. Glad you're with us here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. The Governors picked up a 25-18 win in this first set, and it was picked up. Reese Terwilliger had 3 kills. Avery Kaiser had 4. The leading kill getter in that first set for either side was Maya Hale for Brandon Valley. She had 5 kills in that first set. So the Governors will serve first here in set number 2. As is the Govs leading 1-0 as we open up the second set. Remy Price will serve. Benson to receive it. Shelley, that one will be over and down. That's a kill for Catherine Gray, her first one. And just like in set number 1, Brandon Valley opens up with a 1-0 lead. Paisley Hoff will check in to serve here for Brandon Valley. A 1-0 advantage here for the Lynx. That one's hit out. First service error from Brandon Valley. And it's 1-1. No service errors in that first set. Just one service error for the Governors in that first set. Lily Sanchez now here will serve for Pierre. Benson. This will be Shelley. Tapped over by Hale and tapped out. And it is no touch by the Governors and a 2-1 lead. A hitting error by Maya Hale. 2-1. Governors have their first lead here in the second set. Lily Sanchez on the serve. This will be set. Wickersham. That is dug out by Price. Somehow she was able to dig that out. Kaiser will put it across. Here is Shelley. Sets it to nobody. And the Governors get the points. What a diving play. What a nice play from Price. The very bottom of the floor was able to dig that out. An incredible play by Price there. And then miscommunication by Brandon Valley gives the Governors a 3-1 lead. Sanchez on the serve. This will be played by Hoff. Wickersham sets it for Hale. Blocked up by Sherwood. 4-1. Pierre leads it by 3 here in set number 2. 3 impressive points here for the Governors in a row. They've scored 4 in a row overall. Those last 2 have been real impressive for the Governors. Sanchez. This will be misplayed on the serve reception, and it's an ace for Lily Sanchez, her third one. 5 straight now for the Governors. They lead at 5-1 here in set number 2. Third ace for Sanchez now on the afternoon. Sanchez will serve. Here is Shelley over for Hale. That one's tipped, and that's going to be a kill for Maya Hale. Her 6-1 now of the afternoon, 5-2. That one skipped right off the hands of Terwilliger and Sherwood. So now it's Josie Wickersham that will go back to serve for Brandon Valley. Brandon Valley was the 4 seed last year. They're the 12 seed this year. Sanchez now here is Terwilliger. That one's blocked and it goes out, so Reese Terwilliger will get the kill to make it 6-2. Her 4th kill of the afternoon. These 2 teams played in the first round last year. The Governors took a 2-0 lead before it was 3 straight wins in a row and a reverse sweep for the Brandon Valley Lynx. That one's blocked up by Sherwood and Terwilliger. Still played though. Hale. That one's off the hands of Boddicker and down, and that's a kill for Maya Hale. Her second one of the set, 7th one today. 6-3 is our score here in set 2. Sydney Benson, the lefty, will serve. Terwilliger to receive it. Sanchez will set for Sherwood, and that goes down. But no, it's a violation by the Governors. It's a violation on Sherwood, so it's now 6-4. So instead of a kill for Michaela Sherwood, it's a point for Brandon Valley. Sanchez now back for Sherwood. That one goes out by Sherwood. So it's 3 straight points here for Brandon Valley, but back-to-back points where Sherwood had the first one and just missed that second one. And now it's a 1-point game. Benson another serve. Kaiser slides in. Sanchez will send it for Boddicker. That's going to be a good kill for Campbell Boddicker. Her second now of the afternoon. That one right off the right side of the wall from Brandon Valley. And a 7-5 advantage now for Pierre here in set number 2. Terwilliger will serve. Wickersham to receive it. This will be Stroh across to Willigert. Sanchez now Kaiser into the nets. 7-6. 1 point game again here in set number 2. Raya Shelley, the 5'8 freshman. We're going to hear from a lot of her over the next couple of years for Brandon Valley. That one was misplayed. That's an ace for Raya Shelley. We're tied 7-7. 7-7 now here in set number 2. That one skipped off of Kaiser and Boddicker and right down. 7-7 our score. Shelley will serve again. Price to receive it. Sanchez will set. She got it in the net, and I think might have got away with it. Shelley tapped over. Schleckaway was there, able to dive. Then Boddicker, that one was tipped and easily played by Brandon Valley. Benson with the bump set. Stroh's opportunity, that's played by Kaiser. And it's going to be a free ball here for the Brandon Valley Lynx. Back to the net, blocked up by Boddicker on Shelley's opportunity. She'll send it back to Stroh, left-hand played, and Sanchez is right there. Price, back row from Kaiser, got it over, and Benson is able to play it again. This will be a free ball now here for the Governors. Price, the pass to Sanchez, now for Sherwood. That's down for Michaela Sherwood to get the kill, 8-7. Pierre leads it by 1. Second kill now for Michaela Sherwood, and Pierre's back up by 1 here in this second set. Christofferson, a long serve, high serve. Wickersham was able to play it. It'll be over on the third hit, but dug out by Kaiser. Christofferson for Sanchez. Skips off the net, diving play from Benson. Now near side, looking to go cross court, but dug out by Sanchez. Boddicker's opportunity off the left hand of Wickersham, and a kill for Campbell Boddicker. 9-7, Governors have the 2-point lead. 2-point advantage for the Governors here in set number 2. Elise Christofferson to serve. To the back row. Coming back to the far side of the court. Price, a spinning dig. It's going to be Schleckaway that gets it across, but Benson there to play it again. Shelley, Stroh, another dig there by Price. What control by Price. Boddicker's chance is blocked up. Sanchez, second hit. That's blocked up again. Price now will set it. Sanchez another time. Wickersham there to play it. Shelley comes flying up to the net. Stroh taps it over. Schleckaway. Christofferson back to Kaiser. Puts it across. Benson. Here is Shelley, middle of the floor. Over, but Kaiser there again. Here is Boddicker. Tapped it, but is blocked up. Comes back over. Governors nearly let it fit the ground, and then Boddicker puts it in the net. And it's 9-8. That's a big point for Brandon Valley. Big momentum point for Brandon Valley. A long rally between both those teams. And Brandon Valley was the one to pick up the points. So it's now 9-8. Gianna Stroh will serve. Kaiser to receive. Here is Christofferson. Sanchez. That is going to be out from Lily Sanchez. Just barely missed. And it's now 9-9. We are tied back up here in set number 2. Stroh on the serve. Kaiser. Christofferson. Schleckaway. That's down for McKenna Schleckaway. Her second kill for McKenna Schleckaway. 10-9. Governors back up by 1 here in the second set. Laney Ranke will serve. Governors so far with 4 aces. See if Ranke can make it a 5th one here. That one will be played over the net. Kaiser puts it right back down. Big point for Avery Kaiser. As it came on the reserve reception back to the net, and Avery Kaiser is able to get it across. She's now got 5 kills, does Kaiser. 11-9. Governors have a 2-point lead. Ranke again will serve. Benson. This will be played far side. Wickersham. That's going to be blocked up by the Governors. 12-9. 3-point lead here for the Governors. Ranke on the serve. Benson to play it. Shelley tapped over left hand. That one from Gray. Schleckaway taps it over. Shelley again will set. Far side for Wickersham. That is right down the line and right at the end line. And Josie Wickersham makes it now 12-10. Just her second kill so far this afternoon. A 2-point advantage here for the Governors over Brandon Valley. will be Kendi Kuiper on the serve. Kaiser receive it. Christofferson, Kaiser looking for a hard kill. Dug out over Schleckway, back across. Another dig. Hale pushes it over. Price now for Sanchez. Tap to the net. Stays in and stays down for Lily Sanchez. Picks up just her second kill. And it's now 13-10. Love to see the Sanchez numbers start to climb a little bit. 13-10 lead here for the Pierre Governors in set number 2. Wickersham, Shelley, far side, the near side. That's a kill for Catherine Gray. 13-11. Been close throughout this second set. A 5-1 lead for Pierre has been the largest lead that anybody's had. Kaiser, here's Christofferson. Kaiser again. Benson to play it. Shelley, far side, Wickersham blocked up again by the Governors. Sanchez and Terwilliger both over there. 14-11. Pierre leads it by 3. Michaela Sherwood will check back in for Elise Christofferson. Sanchez will serve from right to left. This will be set Shelley, far side Hale. That one's tapped out by Hale. So the Govs are back up by 4, taking their largest lead, tying their largest lead in the second set, and Coach Grage will take a timeout. 15-11. Pierre Governors lead it over Brandon Valley here in the second set with a 1-0 lead so far. Back in 30 seconds. You listen to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR, and you're watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
The Governor's Inn wants to remind you of the meeting space they have available. It's good for business meetings, birthday parties, retirement parties, graduation parties, family reunions, vendor fairs, and holiday parties. Amenities at the Governor's Inn include a continental breakfast, a pool, a hot tub, Wi-Fi, and newly remodeled rooms. Call direct to book your reservation today at 605-224-4200 or stop in to 700 West Sioux Avenue in Pierre. That's 605-224-4200 or 700 West Sioux Avenue in Pierre.
Hi, this is Tiffany Stoser, and you're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR and watching on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
As we welcome you back here, Pierre Governors have a 15-11 lead in set number 2 over the Brandon Valley Lynx. John Winkler here on this Friday afternoon. Governors have that lead by 4 right now in this second set. Lily Sanchez will serve here for the Governors. Coming out of the timeout taken by Coach Grage. This one will be played from Gorecki. And then Wickersham. That one is going to be a kill from the back row. Ranke unable to dig it out. 15-12. And Wickersham now has 3 kills. Wickersham also serving here for Brandon Valley from left to right. Ranke to receive it. It'll be set to the near side for Terwilliger. Might have been going out, but Wickersham was able to jump to dig. Stroh blocked up. Still going to get over, though, by Brandon Valley. Able to pinball around to get over the net. Terwilliger's opportunity. That's dug out by Benson. Back to the net, and it lands in, and it's a point for Brandon Valley. Terwilliger is looking for maybe a block, just didn't play it right. And it's now 15-13. Wickersham on the serve. Price, Sanchez, now here's Kaiser. That one's over, but out from Kaiser. Now 15-14. Out of the timeout, Brandon Valley has scored 3 in a row. They have a chance to tie here with this next point. Wickersham, Ranke. Now here is Sanchez for Terwilliger. That is dug out by Wickersham. Comes back across. The Governors nearly need to get over to it. Then a free ball still coming from Terwilliger over. Governors are looking at a system right now, but they'll get the point anyway. Brandon Valley will give them the point, 16-14. As Stroh, the left hand, put it into the net. 2-point advantage once again here for the Governors, 16-14. Kaiser on the serve. Shelley, middle of the floor for Hale. That's going to be another kill for Maya Hale. She now has 8, 16-15. Again, no separation between these two teams. 4 points, a 4-point advantage for Pierre has been all that we have seen in terms of the largest lead that we've seen in this second set. Here is now Terwilliger. That goes down for a kill for Reese Terwilliger. 5 kills this afternoon for the junior. 2-point lead again, 17-15 here in set number 2. Terwilliger from right to left to serve. And it'll be Shelley far side. That one's tipped, and Terwilliger is there. Sanchez for Schleckaway. That's dug out by Wickersham. Shelley far side Stroh. That's going to be a kill for Gianna Stroh. Just her first one of the second set, but her fourth one overall. 17-16. 1-point game again here in set number 2. On the serve, Kaiser to receive it. Sanchez now for Boddicker. That's dug out by Wickersham to the Brandon Valley bench. Able to play it across. Kaiser's right there, though. Sanchez sets it for Schleckaway, blocked up. Caleb Boddicker with the left hand, just barely got it over. It stood on the net. Free ball for the Governors now. Here is Sanchez. Sherwood didn't get all of it. Played by the Lynx. Stroh blocked up, but it goes out. And Gianna Stroh has tied it up at 17 here in set number 2. Governors had their opportunities. They nearly had an opportunity on a free ball, too. That one skips off the net. Kaiser is able to play it. Now here is Boddicker. Looking to get the Governors a lead. Back she does. Caleb Boddicker gets the kill to make it 18-17. 4 points, or 4 kills now for Boddicker. And a 1-point advantage for Pierre here in set number 2. 18-17 is our score. Here is Elise Christofferson on the serve. Benson. Far side. Across. Price is able to dig it out. Boddicker at the bench. Free ball from Christofferson. Wickersham. Now to be played over on the far side. Stroh again. That's dug out. Sanchez couldn't play it back over. And so it's now 18-18. And it is another kill for Gianna Stroh, as she now has 6. And we are tied up at 18-18. And it is Stroh again that will serve. Kaiser, here is Christofferson. Boddicker, that one's tipped to the net. Played by Benson. Near side, over. Brandon Valley looking to take the lead, but a good dig there. That one's tipped over by Gray. Back to Boddicker. Looking to get the Governors a lead back. One hand on it, over on the third hit from Brandon Valley. Still a free ball here for the Governors. Sanchez, there's a kill for Lily Sanchez. 19-18. Here leads it by 1. 6 points to go here in the second set. Govs are looking to take a 2-0 lead. And they'll be looking to try and close it out in the third set, but they got a little ways to go here in this second set. Ranke will serve. Benson. Here is Shelley. Far side, Wickersham blocked up by Sanchez and Schleckaway. This will be tipped over. It is Sanchez. They're able to get across. It's going to be a free ball, though, here for Brandon Valley. At the net, over Christofferson. Sanchez, second hit attack, and it goes down for Lily Sanchez. Second hit attack for Sanchez. Made it 20-18. Pierre's got that 2-point advantage again. Laney Ranke serving for the Governors. They're going to extend this lead. Benson. Shelley to set middle of the floor. That one straight down for a kill for Kendi Kuiper, her first one of the set. 20-19. Pierre has a 1-point lead. Kuiper is serving. Governors leading 20-19. That's into the net, so a service error for Brandon Valley, their second one of the set. And right now, those 2 service errors are the difference in this set. 21-19. Pierre leads it by 2. And they were gifted 2 points. And a rotation violation on Brandon Valley. 22-19. So the Governors pick up a huge point. Again, that's the third unforced point. 22-19. A rotation violation by Brandon Valley. Price will serve. Wickersham nearly misplayed it. It's going to be Hale running to the net, dug out by Price. Good play there by Price. Here's Kaiser down the line, but is out from Avery Kaiser. And it's 22-20. Pierre 3 points away from taking a 2-0 lead. Brandon Valley down by just 2 points, though. They're looking to make this a 1-1 score. Kaiser to receive the serve. Christofferson. That one's tipped off from Terwilliger. And it's going to be over and down, and Shelley was there to make it 22-21. Governors were backing up for a free ball, and Shelley was able to basically dunk it down. And Shelley's got her first kill. 22-21. On the serve is Hoff. Misplayed by Ranke, it's an ace, and we're tied 22-22. And Hoff has got the third ace of the day. Timeout taken by Coach Stoscher. Back in 30 seconds, you listen to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR, and you're watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Lariat Lanes in Pierre is the best place for great family activities. Bring the kids and friends for bumper bowling, twilight bowling, and a pot of gold. For great family fun, head over to Lariat Lanes. For more information, call Lariat Lanes at 224-1020 or stop by 108 North Garfield in Pierre. That's 224-1020 or stop by 108 North Garfield in Pierre. Lariat Lanes, a proud sponsor of Governor Sports.
Hi, this is Avery Kaiser, and you're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR and watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
As we welcome you back here, Pierre Governors, they're tied right now with Brandon Valley, 22-22 here in set number 2. Paisley Hoff will serve. The Governors and Brandon Valley Lynx tied at 22 here in set number 2. Governors took the first set, 25-18. Sanchez over, but that's dug out by Shelley. Now it's going to be Wickersham. Blocked up by the Governors, and it stays in. Sanchez and Terwilliger both there, 23-22. Govs 2 points away from taking a 2-0 lead. Lily Sanchez to serve. Pierre with a 1-point lead, 2 points away. Sanchez, this will be tapped over from Wickersham. That's out from Wickersham, and the Governors now have set points. 24-22. Coach Grade still has a timeout. She's going to take that timeout. 24-22. Governors 1 point away from a 2-0 lead. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR, and you're watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
The lawyers at the May Adam Law Firm in Pierre know how important your families are to you. If you've been putting off getting your affairs in order, know that the May Adam Law Firm is available to counsel you through your questions and help you get the documents in place so that you've made your loved ones secure. Call them at 224-8803 and they can chat with you about how to document your concerns and care for your family. We're all in this together, and the May Adam Law Firm is ready and able to help.
Hi, this is Lily Sanchez, and you're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR and watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
So coming out of the timeout, it is set point for the Governors, 24-22, looking to take a 2-0 lead by the Pierre Governors over the Brandon Valley Lynx. Sanchez on the serve. This will be played from Gorecki. Here is Hale. Into the net it goes, and the Governors have a 2-0 lead, 25-22. Pierre wins set number 2, and now 1 set away from going to the state tournaments. 25-22 in set number 2. We come back in 2 minutes with the third set. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR, and you're watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites has Midwestern charm and unprecedented attention to detail that provides the perfect getaway. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites provides a complimentary deluxe continental breakfast featuring hot waffles, biscuits, and gravy. They also have an indoor children's water playland, whirlpool and fitness center, and a beautiful backyard patio with seasonal fire pits. Everyone deserves a night away. Call 605-494-2582 to make your reservation today. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites. Experience luxury in the heart of South Dakota. Dakota Sprinkler and Landscaping is who you should call as we enter the fall season. They can make sure your lawn makes it through the tough South Dakota winters. They can help with the fall cleanup, winterize that sprinkler system so that it can be ready to go in the spring. And once the snow starts to fly, they can help with that too. Dakota Sprinkler and Landscaping, helping customers year-round. Call Dakota Sprinkler and Landscaping, 280-4440.
Comtech, your local technology solutions provider, has moved. Stop by our new showroom on the corner of Garfield and Irwin to see what you've been missing. Comtech is your hometown electronics store, offering sales and service on great brands like Bose, Sonos, LG, Samsung, Lenovo, and much more. Comtech also offers professional installation and service after the sale. Comtech's complete selection of computers, TVs, and so much more. Now at 2510 East Irwin, or visit us on the web at comtechplus.com.
Rustic River Boutique and Day Spa at 840 North Garfield Avenue has made shopping local easy with all the growing they've done, carrying women's, men's, and little girls' clothing. Rustic River Boutique and Day Spa has a great variety with boutique, float spa, hydro massage, infrared sauna, tanning, oxygen bar, and 24-hour gym featuring the workout mirror. You can also shop online for shipping or local pickup. Book your spa appointments online. Find Rustic River Boutique and Day Spa on Facebook or follow the QR code. Call 605-494-1077. Stop into Rustic River Boutique and Day Spa, 840 North Garfield Avenue in Pierre.
KCCR Pierre, AM 1240 and 98.9 FM, a Riverfront broadcasting station.
Hi, this is Reese Twillier, and you're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR and watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
So we head to set number 3. The Pierre Governors have a 2-0 lead over Brandon Valley, and they're looking to finish off this win here this afternoon and claim a SoDak 16 victory over the Lynx and advance to the state tournament, which they'll play Jefferson the first game next week, Thursday at 1:15. The Governors are looking to get there, and KCCR will have the call. KCCR and online at kccrradio.com. We'll have the call for you next Thursday, as long as the Governors are able to hold on and get a win over Brandon Valley, and hold on by having to play well in set number 3. They don't want this to go 4. They don't want this to go 5. They certainly don't want it to go 5. The Govs want to finish this off in set number 3. As Kennedy Kuiper will serve first. We're underway here in the third set. The Governors with a 2-0 lead. Here is Kaiser. That's dug out by Kuiper. Over from Hale. It's going to be played by Price, but it goes away, so it's going to be a kill for Maya Hale. And the Brandon Valley Lynx open up the third set just like they did in the other two with a 1-0 lead. Kuiper on the serve. This will be Christofferson. Kaiser, there's a kill for Avery Kaiser to tie it back up 1-1. Avery Kaiser with 6 kills now. Terwilliger had 5, along with Kaiser with 5 through 2 sets. Now Kaiser with those 6 kills. Governors did not have a service error in that second set. This will be Shelley to set for Hale. That is hit out by Maya Hale. The Governors now have their first lead of set number 3, a 2-1 advantage. As it goes back to Remy Price to serve again. Maya Hale with 9 kills, leading the way from either side with those 9 kills. Gorecki to receive it. Shelley, Wickersham blocked up by the Governors. Terwilliger and Sanchez both over there, 3-1. Govs lead over Brandon Valley. A 3-1 advantage here in this third set. Remy Price to serve again. Wickersham, the reception, a high reception up. Hale goes over and down, didn't get all of it, but got enough of it. And Maya Hale's got down double digits to make it 3-2. With the Govs now leading by just 1. Paisley Hoff will serve. Kaiser to receive it, right back down by Hale. We're tied 3-3. And Maya Hale's got all 3 points and 3 kills in this third set. 3-3 our score here in this third set. Governors with a 2-0 lead. Ranke to receive it. Christofferson, Sanchez. That'll be over, but it's played by Gorecki. Now it's Wickersham, dug out by Ranke. Christofferson sets it for Kaiser, and a net violation against Brandon Valley. And it's a point for the Governors. I believe maybe Wickersham was the one that was in the net. So it's now a 4-3 lead here for the Governors. Sanchez will serve. Short serve and an ace for Lily Sanchez. Her 4th one of the afternoon, and Pierre has a 2-point lead again, 5-3. Here in set number 3. Sanchez, another serve upcoming. Benson to receive. Shelley to the near side for Wickersham. That's running up to it was Ranky to dig it out. Kaiser put it over. Played somehow by Hale to get it back to the back row, and a free ball here for the Governors. Over, unable to get it over was Terwilliger, making it 5-4. Wickersham back to serve. From left to right. That's an ace for Wickersham. We're tied 5-5. Kaiser unable to play it. Her and Remy Price were nearly getting into each other on that attempt to receive it. It ends up being an ace. Price to receive this serve. This will be to Terwilliger. That one is tipped high up off the block. It's going to be one hand to it was Hale. Somehow was able to make the play to get it across. And then Kaiser, that one's tipped and it goes down for a kill for Avery Kaiser to make it 6-5. Again, the Governors reclaim the lead. 6-5 here over Brandon Valley. Kaiser will serve. This will be played on the back row. Over from Strone. Easy dig for Price. This is back to Boddicker. Taps it over. Sliding in was Hoff. Back row attack from Wickersham. Kaiser's there to dig it out. Sanchez got it over. Miscommunication from Hoff and Wickersham. And it leads the Governors to pick up the point 7-5. And Lily Sanchez will pick up kill number 5. 2-point advantage here again for Pierre. Again, they won the first set 25-18, second set 25-22. That's in the net by Kaiser. 7-6. First service error for the Governors since set 1. Sydney Benson will serve the lefty. To the sideline it goes. There's an ace for Sydney Benson. And we're tied 7-7. That is ace number 5. Governors have 5 aces as well. Benson to serve. Tied 7-7. Sanchez. Sherwood, that's blocked up. And Brandon Valley has a lead 8-7. This has been one of the largest, longest times into a set that Brandon Valley has taken a lead. They've led in every single one, 1-0. But it's mostly been the Governors to lead or be tied after it was 1-0. Here's Boddicker to try and tie it up. She's going to tie it up all right with a big kill. Benson unable to dig it. And Boddicker's now got 5. And we're tied 8-8 here in set number 3. Reese Terwilliger will serve. Wickersham, that's over Schleckaway, but it was blocked up by Shelley. Shelley got up there to try and make the play, to hit it, not try and block it, but she ends up blocking it from Schleckaway, and it goes down for a point for Brandon Valley, 9-8. A 1-point advantage here for the Lynx again. Another lefty serve by Brandon Valley. Boddicker, that's going to be out. 2-point lead, largest lead here for Brandon Valley. And again, Governors trailed in the third set back on October 1st and came back and ended up winning that third set to get the sweep. It's not October 1st, November 11th right now. Governors don't want a repeat of what happened last year either. And you don't want that to start creeping in your mind. Here's Sherwood. That's a kill for Michaela Sherwood to make it 10-9. Michaela Sherwood's got a kill in each of the 3 sets. Pierre down by 1 here in this third set. Elise Christofferson has checked in, and she is back to serve here for the Governors. Wickersham, now it's going to be Shelley. That one's tapped over at the net. Now it's played back by Sanchez. Blocked up, back to the Governors. Sanchez, second hit attack. Benson got it over the net. It hit the top of the net and came over. Kaiser coming over, and Shelley and Wickersham, they split the gap. They let the gap, I guess, get bigger. They didn't even split the gap. They just let it get bigger, and Kaiser gets the kill to make it 10-10. And we are tied once again here in this third set. Christofferson on the serve. Wickersham. Shelley, far side. That one's over, but Price is there to play it. Sanchez tapped it over and tapped it down. Lily Sanchez makes it 11-10. Govs are back on top by 1. 3 in a row here for the Governors to retake the lead. Elise Christofferson will serve. That's out from Christofferson, tied up 11-11. Third service error from the Governors. They had 13 back on October 1st. Just 3 errors now. 5 aces, 5 errors for Brandon Valley. They only have 2 so far. That was the first time. Only 2 so far here in this contest. Kaiser is able to play it here for the Governors. Back to Boddicker. That one was tipped. Shelley got high up to tip it. Then over on the third hit. Christofferson will send it back. Kaiser wins, Sanchez wins the net battle to get the point for the Governors to retake the lead 12-11. Boy, it hasn't at times looked pretty for the Governors to pick up certain points, but they've done enough to pick up the points to get the lead. They lead it by 1, 12-11. Ranke will serve. Shelley. That one's blocked up by Schleckaway Kaiser. Kaiser got it back again. The second hit attack, and that goes out 13-11. Pierre leads it by 2 here in set number 3. Ranke on the serve again. Rotation violation another time for Brandon Valley. The second time they've had that rotation violation. That's 2 big points that they've given up to the Governors. You look back at that last set. Governors had 0 service errors. Brandon Valley had 2 service errors and a rotation violation. That's 3 points. Governors won 25-22. It's the little things that get you into the state tournament. Blocked up by the Governors. This will have to be a free ball across, but it's actually a good hit there by Brandon Valley. Schleckway pushes it to the corner. Gorecki's over there. Here's Shelley. Cross-court set for Wickersham. That's tipped and played by Kaiser. Sanchez will get the opportunity. Skips off the line, goes down and in. And Lily Sanchez has got now 7 kills. And Pierre leads it by 4, their largest lead here in set number 3. And a timeout will be taken here by Coach Grage. 15-11, Governors lead it here in set number 3. Back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR, and you're watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
It's playoff time. Capital City Wine & Spirits wants to help you with all your playoff and tailgating beverage needs. Capital City Wine & Spirits wants to wish the Govs football team the best of luck at the Dome, along with the Govs volleyball team heading to state. For those headed to the Dome, heading to state volleyball, or staying home to listen with friends and family, stop at Capital City Wine & Spirits, 1225 East Wells Avenue for all your beverage needs. Congrats on a great season, and best of luck to the volleyball team and on a 6-peat to the football team. Go Govs!
Hi, this is Remington Price, and you're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR and watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
As we welcome you back here, Pierre Governors lead at 15-11 over the Brandon Valley Lynx. In set number 3, looking for a sweep over Brandon Valley. Laney Ranke will serve. First timeout taken by Coach Grage here in the third set. Ranke on the serve. Benson can't receive it. Ranke's got an ace. 16-11. Pierre leads it by 5. Now 9 points away from advancing to the state tournament. Governors were out of the state tournament for about 4 years. Until last season. That one's out by Ranke. Third service error of the set by the Governors. 16-12. Pierre leads it by 4. They did not make the state tournament until last year. After about a 4-year hiatus, they returned in 2021. Again, they look destined to be in the state semifinals on a Friday night game. That's out by Brandon Valley. They return the favor to give the Governors a 17-12 advantage. Now 8 points away for the Governors. It has kind of been the message all season to get back there. The goal is not just to get to the state tournament or to host the SoDak 16. It's to win some games at the state tournament, make some noise at the state tournament. That one's off the hands of Kaiser. It's going to be a kill for Catherine Gray. Makes it 17-13. Well, now the Governors, the expectation was to get to the state tournament, not just a goal, but to host and to get there. Well, they got to their expectation of hosting. They're 8 points away from getting their expectation of winning. But it's 17-14 as Christofferson gets called for the lift. 17-14 here in this third set. As Paisley Hoff will go back to serve here for Brandon Valley. Next week, Thursday, is that scheduled first day of the state tournament in Sioux Falls. Christofferson, now here is Sanchez. That is tipped, played back over, far side. That is going to be Hannah Lemieux, who is in now for the Governors. Kaiser, that's tipped, left-hand dig. That's going to go off the backboard, and it's going to go for a point for the Governors. Pierre Governor basketball season, well, they still got about another month to go before they open up the season. But an assist from the basketball team to make it 18-14 for Pierre. 7 points away now, the Govs. Sanchez on the serve. That's an ace for Lily Sanchez to make it 19-14. 5 aces on the afternoon for Lily Sanchez. 19-14 is her score. Govs 6 points away. A 5-point advantage. Sanchez on the serve. This will be Wickersham to play it back for Gurecki. That one's hit out by Gurecki. Pierre now 5 points away. Coach Grange will take her second and final timeout. 20-14, Pierre Governors on top by 6 here in set number 3 with a 2-0 lead. Back in 30 seconds, you're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR, and you're watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Look, it's no secret that owning a vehicle can cause a lot of stress, and they get a lot of wear and tear on them through the extreme seasons we've grown to love. Graham Tire wants you to know that you can trust them with any problem that you have with your vehicle. Their ASE certified mechanics can make your AC cool again, or even just change your oil. They can look into and fix those noises that seem to come from nowhere and have you stressed out. Bring your car to Graham Tire so they can put your mind at ease. Graham Tire, your tire store next door.
Hi, this is Tiffany Stoser, and you're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR and watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
A block by Brandon Valley, back for Kaiser, blocked again, and it stays down the line, and Brandon Valley gets a huge block to make it 20-15 coming out of the timeout. So Brandon Valley has used their second and final timeout, and now it is here for the Brandon Valley Lynx with Wickersham serving. Lemieux to receive it. Sanchez to Williger. That's off the right hand of Stroh. It's going to be a free ball coming back to the Governors. Price to pass to Sanchez. That one's going to be for Sherwood to get the kill to make it 21-15. And Pierre is 4 points now away from heading to the state tournament. 21-15 is her score. Avery Kaiser will serve. Have a sub coming in. Callie Van Ruler, the 5'11 sophomore, will check in for Maya Hale. Kaiser on the serve. Wickersham to receive it. This will be played over off the net down the line, and Gianna Stroh has killed number 7 to make it 21-16. Maddie Swenson has checked in as well for the Governors. A little breather for Avery Kaiser. Govs lead it by 5, 4 points away. Benson on the serve. Swenson to receive it. It'll be Sanchez. It'll be that's Grace Soma that received it. Far side, Stroh. That is off the left hand of Soma. And it's 21-17. Stroh gets her second kill of the set. And Grace Soma has checked in. They had Hannah Lemieux in, but now it's Grace Soma in as well. 21-17. Benson on the serve. Soma to receive it. Sanchez now will set for Terwilliger. That one's blocked up. That one's out by Brandon Valley. 22-17. A kill for Reese Terwilliger, her 6th of the afternoon. Reese Terwilliger will serve. Govs 3 points away. On the serve from Terwilliger. The reception. Sherwood puts it right back down. 23-17. Michaela Sherwood, third kill of the set. 2 points away are the Governors now. 23-17. Pierre is 2 points away from going back to the state tournament. Terwilliger to serve. Shelley to set. That one's tipped, and that's going to go down for a kill for Kendi Kuiper. The 5'10 senior gets the kill to make it 23-18. Govs will be the 5th team to punch their ticket to the state tournament. And the first matchup that will be set, the second matchup that will be set, Harrisburg and Lincoln, that matchup is already set. is going to be Boddicker. That's going to be over. They play Jefferson, will the Governors, as long as they pick up these last 2 points. Dug out by Price. Now here is Sherwood. That's to the back row, and that's going to be out, 23-19. Pierre leading by 4 here in set number 3. Ali Gorecki, the lefty on the serve. Grace Soma to receive it. Boddicker, free ball here for Brandon Valley. Shelley to set. That was blocked up by Schleckaway and Boddicker. That's hit out by Brandon Valley, and we have match points. 24-19, Pierre Governors, they lead it by 5. 2-0 set lead, 1 point away from advancing to the state tournament. Elise Christofferson will check in to serve. Some of the fans getting to their feet. More fans starting to get to their feet. With Pierre now 1 point away from going to the state tournament. Elise Christofferson to serve. This will be nearly misplayed. Over Christofferson, nice diving play. Sanchez at the net, wins the battle, and the Governors win it 25-19. Sanchez gets the kill. The Pierre Governors are going back to the state tournament in Sioux Falls. They get their revenge on Brandon Valley. And the Governors have a date in Sioux Falls, taking on Jefferson in the first round of the 4-5 matchup at 1:15 on Thursday. Pierre is on to the state tournament. We will step aside for 2 minutes. We'll come back, and on the post-game show, we'll talk with Coach Tiffany Stoscher in the post-game show as well. Back in 2 minutes, you're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR, and you're watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Northridge Plaza is gearing up. The Angel Tree car will be in the mall starting the 7th. Kids in need will be hoping you select them for your gift giving. November 19th, come out and vote on the chili cook-off, with proceeds going to the Pierre Wildcat Special Olympics team. Then get in some preseason shopping at the Giving Thanks vendor event. The mall will be closed on Thanksgiving, but Gators and Friends will be hosting a community feed to give those in need a place to gather and get a warm meal along with other donated items. Remember to shop local and shop the Northridge Plaza this season of thanks. Pierre Closets is here to help you organize the whole house or office, whether it's your closet, home office, laundry, garage, mudroom, or a Murphy bed. Pierre Closets is the way to go. Pick out all the storage pieces that'll make your life easier in the colors and material you're wanting that gives you the space you didn't know you had. With custom storage solutions and well-planned design, you can have the space you're truly looking for. Contact Pierre Closet Storage and Solutions by calling 605-223-5855 or email info@pierreclosets.com. Sioux Nation in Fort Pierre is a proud supporter of area athletes and their fans. Sioux Nation of Fort Pierre knows it takes hard work to achieve success in sports and the support of great people. That's why Sioux Nation of Fort Pierre is the place for all of your feed, seed, animal health, and grilling needs. They work hard for the community and are thankful for the support of their great customers. Visit Sioux Nation in Fort Pierre, 504 Deadwood Street. Sioux Nation supports area athletes.
Building a home. It's the biggest investment most of us make in a lifetime. Not to mention, it's a decision that, well, you pretty much live with day and night. The quality of the workmanship stares back at you like a reflection. It also affects the value of your investment. Choosing the right contractor is critical. Kruger Contracting is that contractor. Call 222-2523. Quality workmanship and materials completed on time. Kruger Contracting. In a word, quality. Call 222-2523.
Insurance. We all need it to protect our homes, health, businesses, and belongings. But having adequate coverage is just the beginning. You also need the support of professionals who stand by your side to protect what's important to you. Fisher Rounds & Associates combines the coverage you want with the commitment you need. Fisher Rounds & Associates. At your service, at your side. With offices in Pierre, Mitchell, Watertown, Sioux Falls, and Rapid City.
Confidence, professional care, experience, and diverse care for all ages are what you should be looking for in dental care. And that's exactly what you'll receive from Dr. Murray Thompson, Dr. Joan Umiker, and Dr. Monty Bechtold at Pierre Dental Clinic. You can expect a friendly, caring staff who are concerned about your dental health and offer complete confidence with routine checkups, early morning appointments, emergency treatment, and the latest in dental technology. Local dental treatment, all at Pierre Dental Clinic. Call 224-5355 or stop by their office at 640 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre.
Hi, this is Avery Kaiser, and you're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR and watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Well, as we welcome you back here at Pierre Governors, they have a date in Sioux Falls next week, Thursday. 1:15 is the scheduled start time between the Pierre Governors and the Sioux Falls Jefferson Cavaliers. It is the 4-5 matchup. The Governors picked up the sweep, 25-18, 25-22, and 25-19 over Brandon Valley here this afternoon. And the Govs are back to the state tournament for the second time in as many years. It was for the Pierre Governors, Avery Kaiser and Lily Sanchez, each with 8 kills. 6 for Reese Terwilliger, 5 for Michaela Sherwood and Campbell Boddicker, and then 2 kills for McKenna Schleckway. Sanchez also had 5 kills, and she surpassed 1,000 assists in her volleyball career in this matchup. So how about that for a SoDak 16 game for Lily Sanchez? 8 kills, that was tied for the team high. 5 aces, which is most on the team in the contest, and then also got the SoDak 16 win, and you surpassed 1,000 assists for your career. That's an incredible feat in one single game for Lily Sanchez, and I don't think she's satisfied yet. She's ready to go for the state tournament against Sioux Falls Jefferson. Brandon Valley, on the other hand, we look at their stats. 11 kills for Maya Hale, 8 kills for Gianna Stroh, 4 for Kendi Kuiper, 3 for Josie Wickersham and Catherine Gray, and a kill for Raya Shelley. So the Govs, Brandon Valley had double digits from Hale and nearly had double digits from Stroh. Overall, 5 aces. Wickersham had 2, Hoff had 1, Shelley had 1, and Benson had 1. And again, the 7 aces for the Governors, with 5 of Sanchez, 1 for Kaiser, and 1 for Laney Ranke. So the Governors are into the state tournament next week. Hopefully they get back to it next year as well, but right now they're going next week to take on the Jefferson Cavaliers in the first round of the AA state tournament, which will be here on KCCR and online at kccrradio.com. We will have all those games for you for the Pierre Governors Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, as Pierre will be taking on Jefferson in game 1 of the state tournament at 1:15. That'll be the second game of the day on the opening round contest for the Governors. So they will be taking on the Jefferson Cavaliers next week, Thursday. Coverage will start at 12:45 and first serve at 1:15 here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. We're going to try and talk with Coach Tiffany Stocher of the Pierre Governors. We'll see if we can get her up here at some point, and during the commotion of getting the trophy, getting everything handed out, I've lost sight of her and where she might be at. So we're going to try and keep tabs and try and find her and see if we can get her to talk with us here in this post-game show. Also, don't forget we'll have college basketball for you later on here tonight, 5 o'clock. We start coverage, as we'll have that for you. 5 o'clock coverage of Michigan State and Gonzaga, that Armed Forces Classic. Some college basketball for you. Tip-off just after 5:30. So that'll be coming up here in about 2.5 hours from now. We will step aside again. We'll come back here in just a couple minutes, and we'll try and get a word with Coach Tiffany Stocher of the Pierre Governors, as they are victorious here in the SoDak 16, as football team will be leaving here soon. The volleyball team will be celebrating this win and be down there to cheer on the football team tomorrow afternoon in Vermillion, which will be there as well. We'll have more of the post-game show coming up here in just a couple minutes. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR, and you're watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Faith Lutheran Church is proud to support our athletes and their families. God has blessed these young people with wonderful talents and abilities. We love to see them working together as a team. God provides all of us with blessings throughout our lives. Faith Lutheran is a place for you to receive God's gifts, grow in your love and trust in Him, and join together to support one another in the joys and struggles of life. I invite you to join us at Faith Lutheran at 714 North Grand. May God continue to bless our athletes.
The frigid air of winter and the blistering heat of summer can really put a dent in your pocketbook. The gang at Weatherall Roofing and Insulation in Pierre say, just foam it. Saving money on your energy bills is what it's all about with Weatherall Roofing and Insulation. Let Weatherall Roofing and Insulation help you save money with their custom spray foam or blow-in fiberglass insulation. Call 224-7982 for a free estimate. And remember, just foam it.
Oahe Electric delivers high-quality, low-cost electric service to their local member owners. As a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, They're committed to meeting the highest standards of customer satisfaction. Oahe Electric does business with accountability, integrity, innovation, and commitment to the community. As an electric co-op, they're part of America's most trusted network of high-quality energy providers. Oahe Electric, supporting local athletics.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the capital city area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the part you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux Avenue in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zander's, your locally owned independent auto parts store, 500 West Sioux in Pierre. Go Govs!
Hi, this is Lily Sanchez, and you're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR and watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
As we welcome you back here into the postgame show, and you just heard Lily Sanchez, but we're joined here by Coach Tiffany Stosher, and we're going to talk about Lily Sanchez here in just a moment. But first, Coach, hey, congratulations back to the state tournament. That's a fun one to get, especially against that team.
Yeah, it sure is. Sure is. Thank you.
Let's talk a little bit about Lily Sanchez real quick because she got 1,000 assists. She had 8 kills tonight, also had 5 aces. That's a pretty good day to win a SoDak 16, have 1,000 assists, tie for the team high in kills, and have the team high in aces.
It's not bad, is it? She's just one of the best. She's one of the best players in South Dakota. Not into getting in the limelight. She just does her job every day, and things start to accumulate, and she doesn't even know it. Definitely a weapon. I'm glad she's on our side of the net. And
the Governors got a 25-18 win in set number 1. Throughout the third set, you had to come back again, but overall, you pretty much led from start to finish, other than I think Brandon Valley had a 1-0 lead in all 3 sets. But overall, after that 1-0 lead, you guys had the leader at tie the rest of those 3 sets. That was a pretty dominating effort for the Pierre Governors.
I think so. They were bringing their best effort because, they don't want to be done either. And so you can always expect a SoDak game to go head-to-head. I remember being the 12 and playing some 5 seed teams, and you go 4 sets, and they don't think you will. It's just everybody brings their stuff that night because it's do or die. And so to get a sweep in 3 against any team in South Dakota is pretty good.
And what do you think of the atmosphere on the Friday afternoon? It could have been bad. It could have been bad, but it looked like the Pierre Governor faithful showed out today.
They sure did. This is such a fun weekend. It was unknown. I didn't know what to expect. I knew we'd have the football guys here, but as far as the community coming, if they had to get out of work or out of what they were doing on their Friday, come in on a snowy day when you just feel like being at home, we're so appreciative to everybody in this community.
Avery Kaiser had 8 kills, Reese Twilliger with 6, Sherwood, Boddicker each had 5, 2 for McKenna Schleckway. Again, those numbers are all fairly balanced. We talked about it all season, but this was the identity of the Pierre Governors and the DNA of the Governors, and it showed again today to win the SoDak 16.
Yeah, I've talked to the girls about teams with one or two best players. They don't often do well in the postseason. You got to have a balanced attack. You have to have 6 out there ready to play on the floor. Everybody, get them the ball because people are ready to hit, especially on a night like tonight. And so when we're all firing, we can balance that, and it works out well for us.
I want to say Remy Price didn't have any kills or any aces, but some of her digs this afternoon were phenomenal. I think without her, this is an entirely different looking ball game.
Yeah, and I would like to figure her passing percentage. It's a thankless job, but gosh, she just somehow gets that ball right up to her setter every time, and that isn't hard to do. Hard hit balls coming right at you, and you have to place them on a dime. And she's definitely our most consistent passer and one of the best that I've ever seen out of this school. So we're going to have to figure out her passing percentage because she's one of the top.
And she made it look easy. She made it look easy all afternoon. I mean, half the time she wasn't even looking at who she was trying to pass it to. She was just looking down and getting the ball. I was. But again, she just made it look so easy today.
Yeah, she's so level-headed. She's the person for that job. I've known it for a while. We just needed to get somebody comfortable enough to take that outside hitting spot, and Campbell's firing away, so it's working out well for us.
Okay, so now you turn your attention to the state tournament. Jefferson, that's your opponent. You maybe watched that game last night to know who you're going to be, but it's a little bit different because you still had to win here today to get the job done. But going against Jefferson, you get a chance to take on Jefferson, but you're also preparing for all 7 other teams. You're just not entirely sure who you're going to play throughout the weekend. But going against Jefferson the first round, I think you like the matchup, don't you, to
Yeah.
get a chance to go get Jefferson again?
Yeah, we know we didn't play, that was our worst game of the season. And we know it, and we'd like that one back, but here's our chance. So get to watch that game again, and dissect some things that didn't work out for us, find out what does work for them and try and stop it. We're not going to try and stop everything Jefferson does. They're really good. We're just going to try and limit them a little bit and push on the gas on what we can do on our side of the net.
Well, did the feeling change at all from last year to this year? Does it feel even better to go back again this year than it did last year too?
It's just awesome every time, and there's so many seniors this year that I really wanted it. 8 seniors that deserve every bit of this excitement, and so any part of nerves I had wasn't because I didn't think they could do it. It was because I really wanted them to get there, and they've earned it, and I'm really happy for them.
Well, they certainly got there, and now going to the state tournament next week, Thursday afternoon, in game 2 of the day, but game 1 against Jefferson. Coach, congratulations and good job. And looking forward to talking to you, Coach's Quarter, next Wednesday, and also just being able to talk some more volleyball with you for another week. It's going to be so much fun.
Thanks for all you've done this season.
Thank you. That is head coach Tiffany Stocher, the Pierre Governors. They win it here in 3 sets, 25-18, 25-22, and 25-19. As we'll wrap things up here from the Riggs High School here in just a couple of moments. The Governors will take on Jefferson in the first game, first round, the 4-5 matchup. That'll be on Thursday, next week Thursday, 1:15. We start, will be first serve, 12:45. We start coverage here on KCCR. Governors win it in 3 sets, 25-18, 25-22, and 25-19. That's going to wrap things up for us here from the gym at Riggs High School, as we will be back for coverage tomorrow afternoon, 12:30. We start coverage with the Governors taking on the T-Area Titans in the state championship 11AA. Blake Dean will join me, and kickoffs at 1 o'clock. Final scores, Governors win at 25-18, 25-22, and 25-19 as we say so long from Riggs High School.
You've been listening to Pierre Governor Sports on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. The Pierre Governors on KCCR are brought to you by AGE, Wagner Auto, Capital City Wine and Spirits, Weatherall, Red Rosa, The Clubhouse Inn and Suites, AirTech Heating and Cooling, Xander Auto Parts, Slumberland Furniture, Sioux Nation, Country Carpet and Flooring, and Rustic River. Pierre Governor Athletics on KCCR also brought to you by Pierre Dental Clinic, Dakota Sprinkler and Landscaping, Faith Lutheran Church, Pierre Closets, Northridge Plaza, Gales Gas, The Governor's Inn, First United Methodist Church, Graham Tire, Kruger Contracting, Lariat Lanes, Fisher Rounds, Comtech, and May Adam. Join us throughout the playoffs on your home for the Governors, KCCR, and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. This has been a special presentation of Riverfront Broadcasting Sports, Central South